Hello everyone, welcome to Brain Blitz Audios. Today, we will be continuing our set of NSTSE solutions. This is the third episode of the previous year questions in NSTSE 2010 held for grade 6. Let's begin then. First question. In the figure above, AB, CD and EF are straight lines. The ratio of angle A to angle B is 8:5. What is the value of angle A? Option A 25 degree, option B 35 degree, option C 40 degree and option D 45 degree. Now, to find the answer to this question, we have to note a fact that opposite angles are always the same. Now, what I mean by this is that if the middle point is point Q, then angle CQF will be equal to angle DQE. Similarly, angle CQA will be equal to angle BQD. So, similarly, angle AQE, that is 25 degree, will be equal to angle BQF. So, we have the value of angle B, which is 25 degree. Now, if we convert the statement, the ratio of angle A to angle B is 8:5 into mathematical terms, we get that angle A is to angle B is as 8:5. Now we can replace angle B with 25 degree. Now, how we got 25 degree? Now, if we multiply 5 by 5, we get 25 degree. So, if we want to find angle A, we will have to multiply 8 5 times to derive the value of angle A. Now, 8 times 5 is 40. So, angle A equals 40 degree. That is option C. Next question. Which of the following is not a net of a cube? Now, to find this, let's check if all of these fold into a cube. Now, first we'll look at option D. Now, this can be folded into like this A, and then B and C can be folded as these two sides of the cube, and the portion D can be is the ground part if we fold it, and A, B, C, D, E will become this part, and to complete it we get F on the top side. This completes a cube. So, option D has a correct net of a cube. So, that means the net is correct. Now, let's look at option C. Now, we can label it as A, B, C, D, E and F. We get, now can be this side, B is this side, and C is the ground part, D will be this side, E will be this side, and F will be folded over here to complete a cube. So this is a net of a cube. Now let's look at option B. Now we label it as A, B, C, D, E, and F. Now A can be this part, B is when folded will become this part, like this, and C can be the ground part, D is this part, E is the top part, and F completes the cube. So the net is indeed a net of a cube. Now let's look at option A. Now we folded A, B, C, D, E, and F. So we get this side of a square is this side will come A, B, A, then B, then C, and D, and E. Now the portion of the cube E is on this side other than the incomplete side of the square. So this is not a net of a cube. So option A is the correct answer because it is not a net of a cube. The question is asking which of the following is not a net of a cube. Option B, C, and D are a net of a cube. So these are wrong options. Next, match list 1 with list 2 and select the correct answer using the codes given below. Now, to find this, we have to look at the divisibility rules of each of these. Now, divisibility rule of 11 is that the difference of the even side of the number and the side, it's even place of the number, and the odd place of the number will be equal to a multiple of 11. And the divisibility rule 5 is that it must end with 0 or 5. And for 4, it's that the number formed by the last 2 digits will be equal to a multiple of 4. And for 3 is that the sum of the digits will be equal to a multiple of 3. Now, if we are to check the numbers ending with 0 or 5, the only number we get is R. So we can match R to 2. Now the options with R matched to 2 is A and B, so we can cross out C and D. Now the divisibility rule of 4 suggests that the number formed by the last 2 digits will be equal to a multiple of 4. Now a multiple of 4 will never be an odd number because one of 4's factor is 2 and the multiples of 2 are always even. So the multiple of 4 will always be even. The only even number in this is 19706,196, that is S. So we can match S to 3. So the one with S to 3 is option A and D. We already ruled out D, so we get A as the correct answer. Now if we are to check the others, now P is to 4, so we can verify that as 4 plus 9 plus 2 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 9. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 9 is 19. 19 plus 9 is 28. Plus 2 is 30. Plus 4 is 34. Plus 5 is 39. Now 39 is a multiple of 3. So option B will be matched with 4. And option the Q will be matched with 1. Because the odd places are 5, 1, 2, and 3. So 5 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. And the even side is 4 plus 9 plus 0 plus 9. 9 plus 9 is 18 plus 4 is 22. 22, the difference of 11 and 22 is 22 minus 11, which will be equal to 11. So 11 is a multiple of 11, so that is correct. So the correct option is option A. P matched to 4, Q matched to 1, R matched to 2, and S matched to 3. Next, which of the following property or properties satisfied by whole numbers under multiplication? A. Closure, B. Commutative, C. Associative, and D. All the given. Now, let's look at each of these properties. The closure property suggests that if the closure property is satisfied by whole numbers under multiplication, that means the formula will be, we can represent whole numbers by W. So W times W will be equal to W. So the one whole number times another whole number will be equal to a whole number. This is true. 0 times 9 is 9. 5 times 4 is 20. 2 times 3 is 6. So this is a whole, 0 and 9 are whole numbers, and 9 is also a whole number. 5 and 4 are whole numbers, and 20 is also a whole number. 2 and 3 are whole numbers, and 6 is also a whole number. So closure property is satisfied by whole numbers. Now the commutative property, if it's satisfied by whole numbers under multiplication, that means that A times B equals B times A, where A and B are two whole numbers. Now this is true. 0 times 9 equals 9 times 0 is equal to 0. 2 times 3 equals 3 times 2, which is 6. So it also is satisfied. The commutative property is also satisfied by whole numbers under multiplication. Now the associative property suggests that A times bracket B times Z equals A times B bracket close times C. Now this is true. 9 times 5 times 2, that's 5 times 2 is in bracket, and 9 times 5 in bracket close times 2. Now let's go to 9 times 10. Now 9 times 5 is 45 times 2. Now 9 times 10 is 90, and 45 times 2 is also equal to 90. Option D is given all the given. Now you can see that the closure property, commutative property, and associative property, all of them are satisfied by whole numbers under multiplication. So the correct answer will be option D. Now if we chose any of these options, so if we chose option A, we'll be denying the fact that commutative property and associative property satisfied under whole numbers under multiplication. So that's why we need to choose all of them, which is why we have an option D, all the given. So that's the correct answer. The last question of the day. Raja spent 7/12 of his salary. If the remaining of his salary is rupees 250 less than what he spent, what is his salary? Option A, rupees 600. Option B, rupees 1,500. Option C, rupees 850. And option D, rupees 1,250. Now, if we represent X as Raja's total salary, then he spent 7x by 12. Now the remaining will be x minus 7x by 12, so which equals x by 1 minus 7x by 12. Now equals 12x by 12. 1 times 1 is 12. So when we convert it to like fractions, we get 12x by 12 minus 7x by 12 equals. Now 12x minus 7x will be equal to 5x by 12. Now if the remaining of his salary is 250 less than what he spent, so we see that the remaining of his salary is rupees 250 less than what he had spent. So 7x by 12 minus 250 equals 5x by 12. Now we can interchange 250 and 5x by 12. We get 7x by 12 minus 5x by 12 equals 250. So that means that 2x by 12 equals 250. Now we can cut the 2 and this, and we got x by 6 equals 250. Now if we want to find x, we have to multiply 250 by 6. We get 6 times 0 is 0, 6 times 5 is 33, and 6 times 30, and I have 3 left, and 6 times 2 is 12, plus 3 is 15. We get 1,500 as x, which is Raja's total salary, which is also the question. So the answer is option B, rupees 1,500. That's all, folks. We hope you found it interesting. For more useful videos, please subscribe to our channel, Brain Blitz Audios. Until the next episode, take care, stay safe. Bye-bye for now.